Welcome back, guys. You are river fishing with Frank here. It is Friday, March 11th. It's about 10 minutes till 2 in the afternoon. It's about 65 degrees, and it has been a while since I've brought you guys any videos. But anyway, I'm up here just now pulling in at Rockhouse Lake, and they should be stocking any day. I'm up here to see maybe if they had stocked today earlier. It's past time for them to stock. I don't know what's going on. They should have stocked around the 1st of March, and here it is March the 11th. But anyway, I'm up here. I may ask some of these locals if they have stocked. Have they stocked yet? Wonder what's going on. I just figured I'd ask. Thank you. They stocked February the 1st. So if they're stocking once a month, you think that they would stock probably March the 1st, a month later? Here it is March 11th, and they still haven't stocked. And there's some locals here waiting, I'm sure, for them to pull in any time. And I've never been up here when they've stocked. But if you don't get up in there with the first few days or the first week, they catch them all out. It's unbelievable. And this lake is fished heavy. But anyways, that being said, I'm going to try in this lake to my left that just spills over into the main lake. This lake probably don't have, I would say, probably any trout in it, but I've caught bass. In fact, I made a video last year, a couple of them up here, catching bass and even crappie to this lake to my left. And since I'm here, I believe I just may cast out a few times and just see if we can't catch anything. It is 65 degrees in the afternoon. They're calling for snow tomorrow. Let's see if we can't catch something. I was waiting, hoping that maybe they would stock some trout in here today. It doesn't look like they're going to do it. I don't know what the problem is, but they're almost 2 weeks late on this stocking. Hopefully they will any day. So there's probably not very many, if any, trout left in the pond. There's a few locals up there waiting for them to come. I don't know if they'll stock on the weekend. Probably not. I'd say it'll be sometime next week. But I figured just on my way out here, I'd pull over to the lake, this little pond that spills into the main lake here. I done a video here last year and caught some largemouth, and there's probably not any trout in here, I would say, but I know there's some bass, and I even caught a crappie in here last year. But anyway, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here on March 11th. They're calling for snow tomorrow, if you can believe that. It's 65 degrees out here, and it feels wonderful. So without wasting any more time, I'm gonna grab my rod. I've got a Joe's fly tied on. We're gonna try a 1/4 ounce Joe's fly, and we're just gonna see if we can't catch a bass. Folks, I just got a 1/4 ounce Joe's fly tied on here. It's called a trout special. You can see what I'm using here. It's got a red tail, it's got some green in it, it's got some brown, kind of copper color. This little 1/4 ounce will get me out a little further. And I'm just gonna start, I believe, down in this corner. This water's looks murky. And I don't know how good I'll be able to cast here. But I was here a couple weeks ago, and believe it or not, I caught a couple bass out of here. And had them both on video. Unfortunately, one of the files were corrupted, and I didn't get to save the one catch, but I didn't produce a video of it. But nonetheless, I believe it was February 27th I caught those. The earliest I've ever caught a bass. But 2022 is a new year. I'm just gonna make a couple casts here. Probably work my way around the lake and just see if we can't catch something. If there's any trout in here, I know they'll hit the Joe's fly, but the bass will hit the Joe's fly as well, because that's what I caught those two on. This same lure I'm using now. We'll just have to see. This lake here, it normally doesn't stay very clear. It's always murky or muddy. And I've caught several decent bass in this lake. There's some crappie in here. Just not sure if there's any trout in here. Never caught any trout in here. That's why I say that. But you just never know. I don't think this is a very deep lake. There should be something in here, and it's a very warm day. I figure maybe the fish would be a little bit more active. It's midday. I'll probably make a couple more casts here and I'll just move on around. And right there was a bass, just followed it in. About 10 feet out. I know you guys probably can't see that, but I did see a small bass. Looked like he was chasing it in too. Oh, look here. Look here. Look here, man. We scored. Check him out, man. That's a nice little bass. About 5 inches long. I don't know if that's the one I've seen or not. That looks like a small largemouth. But we got the skunk off the bank with him, even though he was every bit of 5 inches. I've probably been here less than 5 minutes. So far we've caught one. Not a trophy. But hey, let's face it, he's a fish. I know there's a lot bigger ones in here. And it's just what I was talking about, man. This Joe's fly will catch the bass. I just mainly used it for trout, and I don't use a whole lot of spinner baits. But I even got some new rooster tails I'm gonna try out as well. And right here's another one. Right here is another one. Another little largemouth. Look here, folks. Pretty little largemouth. It's about the same size as that other one. This one might be a tad bigger. There he goes. And that's two small largemouth in about 5 minutes that I've been here. So who knows what'll happen if I work my way around the lake. These fish seem to be active. And he hit close in too. And I know it couldn't have been the same fish. I'm wanting to think that one was just a little bit better. He seemed like he was a little chunkier. But you just never know what you're going to catch. Look here. Look here. Look here, man. Another one, and this one's a little bit bigger. Oh man, they are getting bigger. Look at this. Rockhouse Lake, people. March 11th. Check that out, man. That's a beautiful largemouth. Beautiful. One last look at him before we turn him back. Told you They're in here. Man. This is hard to believe. Yeah, sometimes things are hard to believe. You know what? I never did catch another fish, just those three. I got another hit, but I never landed another fish. And you know what? Another thing's hard to believe. We got some snow, just as they predicted. This is the following day. This is Saturday, March the 12th, and we got about 6 inches here at the house. So it was 65 and beautiful yesterday, and about 6 inches of snow today. But anyway, we caught a couple fish. We caught actually 3, I believe it was. As you can see right here, how much snow we got. The GMC train, haven't even swept it off yet. But anyway, we got about 6 inches, I would say, here. But anyway, I look forward to doing some more fishing again here in 2022. This will be the first video of 2022. So they'll probably be stocking Rockhouse Lake anytime. It looks like they've already stocked Logan again. So as soon as they do, maybe I can put together another trout video. Anyway, guys, I was hoping to catch some more. I started off really well up at Rockhouse yesterday, and again, catching 3 fish in about 10 minutes. It was hard to believe, you know, this early in the year, but that's the way fishing goes. Sometimes you can be there less than 5 minutes and catch the biggest one and never catch another one. Sometimes, you know, that's the way it happens, and unfortunately that's fishing. But anyway, I look forward to putting together some more videos for you guys this year. And for those of you that haven't checked out my YouTube channel, check it out when you get time. Click on that subscribe button. It's River Fishing with Frank, and I think I put out about 26 videos last year, and look forward to putting out a lot more this year, and plan on doing a whole lot more bank fishing and catfishing. So again, check it out for those of you who haven't. But until next time, guys, thank you for watching.